In this video, we're going to take a look at the Apollo Ensemble Dice. We're going to show you how to set it up and choose sounds using the Ensemble Designer software. Now, the dice is a great piece of kit. For a start, it's wireless, so you're not tethered to a laptop with a cable. Using technology similar to that found in smartphones, the dice senses its own orientation, and it uses that information to trigger one of 6 possible events. Now, those could be notes, chords, audio samples, or even images and video. Let's start by making sure our ensemble hub is plugged into a USB socket on our PC. I've put some fresh batteries in the dice and turned it on. The left hand red light and the right hand amber light flash periodically together. This tells me the dice is on and, most importantly, that it's made a wireless link to the ensemble hub. On the laptop, I'm going to launch the Ensemble Designer software. When it loads, I'm presented with a new, blank map. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is save my map and give it a name. To do this, I go to the File menu and click on Save. Of course, you could also use the standard keyboard shortcut Ctrl+S. I'm going to call this Dice, and then I'm going to use the standard Windows dialog to navigate my way to the Apollo Ensemble folder. You'll see here I've already created a folder called Demo Maps. Let's save our map in there. Now you can see that the map is called Dice. I'm going to start by finding a block to represent our dice. You'll find it here under Wireless in the Blocks palette section. Let's simply drag the dice block onto the map. And we now need to choose what the dice is going to trigger. So in this example, I'm simply going to use 6 audio clips. So I'll drag them into place from the Sounds palette. It doesn't really matter where I put them on the screen, but I do find it's helpful to lay things out carefully. So the next time I come back to this map, it's nice and clear and easy to see what's going on. Now let's make the connections. One by one, I simply click on a dice output and drag across to the input on an audio clip. Click and drag. Now that we've set up each of the 6 dice outputs to trigger a different audio clip, we need to choose the actual sounds for each of those clips. To do this, I simply double-click on the audio clip and navigate to the WAV files I want to use. For this example, I'm going to use some of the animal sounds in the Apollo Ensemble library. When I click on a sound, I'll hear a preview to audition it. Yes, that's the one I want. I can then click Open. Now, in the info panel down the right-hand side of the screen, I can rename the audio clip, something useful to reflect its contents. I do find it helpful to keep things clearly labelled on the screen. Here, I can change the volume if I need to. In this instance, I'm going to leave the playback options at their default settings. Now, let's repeat this process for the other 5 audio clips. There, I'll click play, and you'll see the software go through a quick diagnostic check to make sure the dice is ready, and here we go.